Dear students, today I will tell you the bidirectional handshaking means port A is programmed in mode 2 means it is for bidirectional handshaking. So earlier in the previous lectures I told you about mode 1 handshaking when ports were programmed for doing input handshaking, or mode 1 output handshaking means ports were programmed for doing output handshaking. So the concept of handshaking will remain same. Okay, in mode 1 input handshakings, port were connected with the input devices, and through those devices the MUPI 8085 gets interrupted using 8255 chip. And in port output handshaking, when ports were connected with the output devices, so MUPI will provide the signal through 8255, and MUPI once give the signal to 8255, then 8255 will prevent the MUPI to send further more data, and first this data will be communicated to the output devices, then only this 8085 will send the another data by seeing this INTR signal. I have mentioned when this INTR is as per the status of this INTR signal, this 8085 will send the data to 8255. So this we have discussed earlier. One thing I want to tell you, that while using handshaking purpose, only 3 lines are required from port C, because this read bar in the input handshaking and this write bar in the output handshaking are the pins or signals which are on the chip of 8255. When we have discussed this architecture lecture, I told you that these are the read write control logic, where read bar and write bar are the pins. Okay, so those lines are coming from these pins, and the remaining lines are used for handshaking from port C. Okay, now as we are discussing the bidirectional handshaking, means only port A can be programmed in mode 2. Mode 1, in mode 1 port B or port A can be programmed, but in mode 0 port A, B or C, and any port can be programmed. Port C's lines for mode 1 and mode 2 are sacrificed for handshaking. So these are the handshaking signals, okay, where the lines of port C are sacrificed with port A or port B. Okay, so there is nothing new form of handshaking in port A with port A when it is programmed in mode 2, because handshaking concept is same. Okay, nothing new about handshaking in this mode 2. Mode 2 means port anytime can do input handshaking or anytime can do output handshaking. If it is in input handshaking, then the signals required are strobe bar, IBF mean input buffer full, and INTR. Okay, and if the port is in output handshaking, then the signals required are output buffer full, which is active low signal, acknowledgement, which is also active low signal, and INTR. Okay, so whenever a port is programmed in input handshaking, it requires these 3 signals, or whenever the ports are programmed in output handshaking, that port requires these 3 signals. Okay, these 3 lines. Okay, because read bar and write bar are the signals that are on the chip. Okay, now if the port is doing bidirectional handshaking, means port A is programmed in mode 2 and doing bidirectional handshaking, means anytime input or anytime output, means the port can be anytime can act as an input or can act as a output, means it can be connected as input device or output device. Like I have given you example that USB, when we are connecting a USB or a mobile to the our system, then from USB we can copy data to the processor, or from processor we can copy data to the USB, same as with mobile. So if the port is doing bidirectional handshaking, means anytime input or anytime output, then it required these signals, these lines. Okay, but this INTR line is common, so it require 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Okay, these 5 lines. Okay, these 5 lines are required for that mode to work in bidirectional handshaking. Okay, if port is in mode 1, input handshaking, then it requires these 3 lines. If port is in output handshaking mode 1, then it requires these 3 lines. But if a port is in mode 2, then it can use 5 lines, okay, these 5 lines, okay, because INTR is common in both input and output handshaking. So when we have programmed the port in output bidirectional handshaking, then we require only these 5 lines, okay. Port A is in mode 2, then it take these 5 lines from port C, okay. Then the remaining 3 lines of port C are used by port B. If the port B is working in mode 1, then the remaining 3 lines of port C are used by port B for handshaking, because 3 lines are required for handshaking. This line or this line comes from the chip, okay. So those 3 lines of port C are utilized for handshaking by the port B if it is working in mode 1, okay. If the port B is working in mode 0, suppose port A is working in mode 2, then it uses 5 lines of port C for handshaking. But if port B is working in mode 0, then the remaining 3 lines of port C are used for BSR command, okay. This is the BSR command which we have discussed earlier, okay. So the 3 lines of port C are used for BSR command. Here it is written as 3 line, okay. This is the set reset, okay. When the set is 1, the bit 1 is sent, or when 0 means reset, then bit 0 is sent, okay. So based on these 3 lines, we'll select a combination 0002 111, okay. So those 3 lines of port C, when port A is programmed in mode 2 and port B is programmed in mode 0, then the remaining 3 lines of port C, because first 5 lines of port C are utilized with the port A for handshaking purpose, okay, for these signals, okay, strobe bar, IBF, INTR, OBF and acknowledgement bar, OBF bar and acknowledgement bar, okay. The remaining 3 lines are used for BSR command. We have discussed this BSR command detail in a E lecture, okay. So in this way we can do bidirectional handshaking, okay, using port A, because port A is permitted to do the bidirectional handshaking, okay, in mode 2. I hope you understand this lecture. Thank you.